Have you ever found something illegal in your child's ChatGPT history? When my daughter rushed out to catch the bus in the morning, she accidentally left her iPad on the couch. I was gonna turn it off for her, but as I picked it up to put it on the charger, I saw she had ChatGPT open. I thought, why would a 9-year-old be using AI? But then I read what it said on the screen. The app replied, I can't provide detailed instructions on how to make a bomb. This request has been flagged, and we may contact the appropriate authorities. I couldn't believe what I was seeing and instantly started scrolling. She was actually typing this. How do I make a bomb that everyone at school will love? How can I sneak a bomb to school? ChatGPT kept refusing, kept warning her, but she kept trying. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I thought her backpack did feel heavy this morning, and the more I thought about it, the more I felt like I was about to have a heart attack. There had to be some sort of misunderstanding. I ran to her room and threw open the door and felt like I wanted to cry. She had baking soda, citric acid, a bunch of stuff from the garage. These were definitely things you could make something dangerous with. Why would my little girl want to hurt her friends? How did I miss this? I ran back to the living room where I left my phone and called her school. Hi, I need to speak to my daughter's teacher. This is an emergency, please. I could tell the school's receptionist could hear the panic in my voice and transferred me to her teacher. Mr. Carter, are you okay? Oh, thank God. Have you seen my daughter? Is everything okay? She could hear me breaking down. Yes, she's here. Are you crying? I didn't have time for this. I asked, has she been acting strange today? There was a pause. Well, actually, yes. She's been very secretive this week. She kept talking about having something big to show all of her friends today. She brought her whole backpack outside for recess and wouldn't let anyone touch it. My heart completely stopped. She's outside right now? Yeah, she gathered a bunch of kids around, said she had a surprise for them. Is there something wrong? I tried to stay calm. Listen, I found my daughter's ChatGPT history this morning. She's been researching how to make a bomb. She asked it over and over again. Her backpack was really heavy this morning, and I found chemicals in her room. I think she might have actually made something. Then I heard her breathing heavily. Oh my God, this is bad. Our school got an anonymous threat a month ago. I never once thought it could be her. I was about to pass out from shock. How could my little girl do this? She started to panic and said, oh my God, my students are out there. We need police. I tried to reason with her. Wait, no, maybe she... But she hung up. I had to get there fast, so I bolted outside to get in my car and drove as fast as I could. But when I pulled into the parking lot, I was already too late. There were 4 police cars, a bomb squad van, officers in tactical gear. They all beat me there. And in the middle of the playground, surrounded by crying children and screaming teachers, was my daughter. She was standing alone. She was holding her backpack with all her friends around, all of them crying because they were so scared. The cops were walking towards her saying, drop the bag and step away. And when I tried to get closer, she finally saw me. She screamed, Daddy! She tried to run to me, but an officer grabbed her arm. Sir, stay back! I tried to push past them. That's my daughter. She's 9 years old. 2 officers grabbed me and forced me to the ground. I felt handcuffs click around my wrists. Sir, do not interfere with an active investigation. She's just a kid! I was screaming now. Please, just let me talk to her. But the big guy holding me was not letting this slide. He literally pushed me up against the pavement, and from what I could see, I saw them slowly creep up to her backpack. The other cops were holding my daughter, not letting her leave. The bomb specialist slowly walked up to that bag, grabbing it like it was life or death. My daughter was on her knees now, hands behind her head, still crying. The officer slowly unzipped the bag. He picked it up, as everyone watched, bracing for impact. We all thought it was about to blow up, but when he picked it up and unzipped it all the way, we watched him go from scared to confused. He poured everything out onto the grass, but it just looked like a bunch of powder and glitter. Glitter? Why would there be glitter in a bomb? But everyone watched as there clearly wasn't an explosive inside. The cops started asking my daughter what this was. Asking if she brought a bomb to school, she said, yeah, I spent all night making it. And when we looked over at the baking soda mess in the grass, it hit me. Bath bombs. She meant bath bombs.